Do I spy someone standing in the doorway? Come on in. Don't be shy. Oh, hello, gorgeous. It's very nice to meet you. I'm Amy, and you must be here for our matchmaking service? Oh, no, you definitely are. That's the only way for you to get here. But believe me, I'm as shocked as you are. You? Single? Really? But that's all right. It happens. Sometimes even the most attractive people get overlooked. Everyone just sort of assumes that you wouldn't be into them. That sort of thing. No, not at all. I mean it. I just think it's good to be upfront about these things. I bet you didn't even know that you're absolutely gorgeous, did you? That's what I thought. Well, don't you worry. We'll get you the perfect partner. Or my name isn't Amy. Hey, did you know that my name means beloved? Kind of funny, huh? Well, since I'm in the business of love and all that. Well, anyways, let's get started, hot stuff. Let me just get your profile started. No. Oh, wait. Computers, am I right? Sort of wish I could do this the old-fashioned way, but this does get better results. Or so they tell me. Alright, first off, name? Pardon? Oh, you were asking. Oh, okay, I see. Well, what more can I say? This is a matchmaking service. I suppose you could call it a magical matchmaking service if you like. Oh yes. So basically, the difference between a matchmaking service and a dating app is really just the personal touch. I'm gonna help you walk you through what information should be in your profile. And I'll be using my experience to help root through suggested matches to find the best options just for you. Asking about little me, you're so sweet. There's really not much to say, though. I'm just an ordinary matchmaker in a not so ordinary matchmaking service. Well, if you're that curious about me, I usually keep this a secret, but you've got one of those faces I can't say no to. My real name is Amada. Ringing any bells? Goddess of love? The real one, not one of the made-up ones. Here, let me take my true form. Maybe that will jog your memory. There. Really? Even now? What are you mortals learning in school nowadays? Clearly not the important stuff. Oh, well, like I said, I'm the goddess of love. It's my job to spread it far and wide. And every so often, a special little case like yourself walks on in. Somebody who's so perfect, but so lonely. Somebody who the universe itself couldn't stand to see alone. Oh, my little human alter ego. Just something I do for fun when I'm not working. I love to go down to earth and disguise. And I get a little taste of all that love I'm spreading, if you know what I mean. Well, shall we get back to your profile? We need to get you set up with somebody, sweet thing. Now, name. Oh, I love that. Just perfect for you. Okay, age and gender. Okay, good. And what gender are you seeking? Oh, that works out, okay. Nothing. That's it for the basics. Now let's talk about what you're looking for. Oh, please. Nobody just doesn't have a preference. You just think that you can't afford to be picky. Well, trust me. You'll want to be picky. There's nothing wrong with being open-minded, but I can already tell you're going to be one hot ticket item. The kind of person that everyone and their grandma wants to be with. If you don't narrow it down, well, you'll have a list of matches a mile long. So what's your type? Let's start with looks and go from there, okay? It sounds to me like you're not sharing your real preferences. It's okay. There are no judgments here. You like what you like. There's nothing to feel embarrassed about. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and wait. You little tease. And I thought I was a flirt. Oh, come on. I match the description you gave perfectly. You're saying that's just a coincidence? Oh, really? Well, then no wonder you were feeling embarrassed. Well, thank you for being brave enough to share, cutie. I'm glad you like what you see. How about personality? What's the dynamic that you're looking for? And I see that shy little blush. Don't even think about lying. That's nothing to be ashamed of, cutie. It's not a bad thing to seek out somebody who can take care of you a little bit. Of course you want somebody in your life that you can rely on. You need to make sure that you can fulfill some of their needs too. As long as you can be generous with your time, attention, love, and expertise in your own way, you have no reason to feel guilty about receiving all of that from someone else. Personally, I would just love to have someone like you to dote on. You're just too sweet. Now, let's hear a bit more about you. What sort of personality do you have? What are your likes and dislikes? Oh, please. Let's not act like you're not amazing. I'm positive you have plenty of fun and attractive qualities. Why? Because you're already so fun to talk to. Come on, Let's hear it. You need this kind of thing for your profile, and honestly, I kind of just want to know. See? Now, why would you think that's not interesting? Come on. What else? I've never even heard of that before. How did you discover it? I love it. It's definitely all going in the profile. Alright, cutie. There's just one last thing we ought to go over. What are your long-term goals for a relationship? There are no wrong answers. It's just good to know whether you and any potential partners want the same things. It doesn't matter whether you want something casual, committed, or even platonic. You want what you want. That's precious. And honestly, I completely agree. I get into all kinds of different relationships. Surprise, surprise. But that's my favorite way to do it. You have such good taste. Absolutely. You know, the second you walked in here, I thought, that's someone who knows what they want, but doesn't know they deserve to have it. You're so sweet. You just need someone to understand you. Someone that can really help you bloom and blossom. Well, I think that's all the information I need from you. Let's take a look at who the best potential matches are. Well, that's exactly what I was afraid of. There's quite a few potential matches. You'd just make that good of a partner. Let's see if we can't pare that down a bit. Oh, well now that's just perfect. There's one match that I think is absolutely ideal. As far as I can tell, she meets all your requirements and vice versa. Plus, you have great compatibility. Let's see. Looks like her name is Amy. Doesn't she look gorgeous? Just like you. In my opinion, you should set up a meeting with her as soon as possible. That... Is that the form I was taking when you walked in? I have so many mortal personas, I got a little mixed up. Well, I guess you caught me. I may have been trying to set you up with myself. I would have told you, though, eventually. Oh, no, we actually really do have a high compatibility. I wasn't making that up. It's just a happy accident that we work so well together. And I end up in a lot of relationships with mortals, and they're usually pretty brief. I don't often get a chance to find people I'm really compatible with. So when I realized how great we could be together, I decided to bump myself to the top of the list. I hope that doesn't bother you. We can absolutely look at the other candidates if... Oh, really? That's wonderful. You've made me so happy. You're a gorgeous mortal, you. Well then, I need to plan out a date. Oh no, don't be silly. I'll handle everything. All you need to do is bring your pretty little self so we can have a good time. I'm so glad you walked in here. I still have no clue how you haven't been snatched up yet, but I thank my lucky stars I got to you first. Now, as much as I love looking at you, I'm afraid you need to get back to whatever it was that you were doing. And I need to get to planning. And don't worry, I can contact you, trust me. We'll see each other again very soon. Bye for now, love.